Tributes have flooded in for the late author who created the popular historical mystery novels as part of his Shardlake series. CJ Sansom, who created the character of Matthew Shardlake, has died at the age of 71, his long-term editor and publisher Maria Ridged has announced. As part of a lengthy statement, she said, he was working on his new Shardlake novel, Ratcliffe, when he died, but his worsening health made progress painfully slow. His meticulous historical research and his writing were always so important to him. I shall miss him hugely, not only as a wonderfully talented writer who gave joy to millions, but as a dear friend of enormous compassion and integrity. CJ's agent Anthony Topping added, Chris did not seek the limelight, preferring to be known through his novels, and so in comparison with his fame and reputation relatively few people were lucky enough to know the person behind the work. He had an immense, far-reaching and deeply humane intelligence. His fans can see this in the novels, but he applied it equally in his everyday dealings with friends, in his politics and his charitable acts. He had a loathing of injustice of any kind and a special contempt for bullies. Green and Heaton Literary and Media Agency also shared, it is with enormous sadness that we announce the death of CJ Sansom, a writer it has been our privilege to represent since publication of his first novel, Dissolution, more than 20 years ago. #Sansom, #Dissolution, #Shardlake at Pan Macmillan. CJ's fan-favorite first novel Dissolution introduced readers to lawyer Matthew Shardlake 21 years ago. He went on to write 6 further novels featuring Shardlake and 2 standalone historical novels, Winter in Madrid and Dominion, which were also huge bestsellers. Widely recognized for his work, CJ, real name Christopher John, has won many accolades including most recently the Crime Writers Association, CWA, Cartier Diamond Dagger Award for his outstanding contribution to the genre. Inspector Morse creator Colin Dexter called CJ's Dissolution extraordinarily impressive, while P.D. James described it as remarkable. With his success, the Sunday Times has also previously compared him to Hilary Mantel. Born in 1952, CJ was educated at the Birmingham University where he achieved a BA and then a PhD in history. After working in a variety of jobs, he retrained as a solicitor before fulfilling his passion as a full-time writer. Combining both history and law, he began working on the first book of his successful Shardlake series. Following the sad news of his death, many more tributes have flooded in from fans, as one wrote, "Oh, this is immensely sad. CJ Sansom was a titan." His Shardlake books, a long-anticipated adaptation of which starts this week on Disney+, revolutionized the genre when they started in the mid-2000s. They remain the milestone by which all other historical fiction is judged. R.I.P.